What's up, everybody, and welcome to my lockdown review. TNA. A big pay-per-view tonight, coming from San Antonio, Texas. A lot of big names like kicking off the show with a triple threat match for the X Division title. Kenny King, Zima Aya, and Christian York. Why RVD didn't get his rematch yet, I don't know. But to talk about this match, it was a real great match. I'll give it that. It was really a good match, though. A lot of high-flying spots, I'll say that. It was a good opener for the show. I really liked how the match went. I thought Kenny King kind of screwed up a part, like it was botched and fell on the back of the guardrail. But it was a lot of triple threat moves kind of almost also. So the answer to the question to that is something like that. But to answer the question to that is, let me continue what I'm saying. A lot of triple threat moves, pretty much, spots. Overall, the match was really good, kind of coming up to the end. Kenny King winning with a royal flush, pinning, I believe, pinning Christian York and still retaining the X Division title. So I really did enjoy that part of the match. Joseph Parks went against Joey Ryan. Ryan got in the mic, telling him that nobody knows you and he's a big mark, as they kept using wrestling terms of ribbing Joseph Parks and everything, but Joseph Parks was able to win the match. I don't think a lot of people kind of cared, even with Joey Ryan on the mic. I thought he was still a Matt Morgan, but the crowd, I didn't believe they knew who Joey Ryan was. I think they just gave him heat anyway because he was just out there. Hulk Hogan talked to Brooke and Bully in the back. He talked to Bully saying, like, I look at you as my own son almost, saying, you gotta win. I see you through me. I can live my history through you. His legacy. Leading TNA into greatness. Hardy's a great champion, but tell me he's gotta win. So, I guess they're still trying to, put more in the Bully Ray and stuff. Velvet Sky went against Gail Kim for the TNA Knockouts title. The match is pretty much going. Gail Kim was able to hit the Eat the Fetus. Terrence Terrell held, the referee held on Gail Kim, and she hit to Eat the Feet, but then just started punking out Terrell, pushing her until she went in and got a spear and speared Gail Kim, then attacking her. Velvet Sky hit the In Your Face and pretty much picking up the win, still retaining the title. I kind of say it was a real good spot for her attacking Gail Kim, so I think the crowd kind of got into that. It was a good knockout match. It was good than what you see on TV at the time, but it was a really good match. So yeah, Robbie E went against Robbie T. Robbie T won. Nobody really cared. Flat as shit. It was a little funny at first, but then really nobody cared. So Robbie T beat Robbie E. Austin Aries in the back. We talk about where was his partner, because it was confirmed that Bobby Roode's contract had expired from TNA, but they were still tag team champions. He was wondering where his partner was, and talking about Chavo Hernandez and Bad Influence, pretty much. So he was talking about them. Talking about they're pretty much nothing, they were nothing, everything. And where was Bobby Roode? Was he still part of the company until Bobby Roode's face showed up, and the crowd kind of popped for it if anybody read up that his contract was expired from TNA. So if anybody read that up, then you'll know. Moving on with the show. Yeah, pretty much moving on with the show, though. Well, other than Bobby Roode, I gotta say it was a big pop for that. Kind of going on else to the show, we had the tag team titles on the line. Chavo Hernandez versus Bobby Roode and Austin Aries versus Bad Influence, in which I gotta say, it was a good-ass match right here. Don't get me wrong like that. This match was crazy. Chavo Hernandez, man, awesome spots out there. I kind of liked how Austin Aries hit that drop kick, then Bobby Roode went for the Double R spine buster. The match was really good. Didn't really think who was going to win. It was very high paced. but it got to the end where Bobby Roode and Austin Aries still retained the tag team titles after Bobby Roode tagged himself in on Chavo. Chavo hit the frog splash on Daniels, but Bobby Roode threw Chavo out of the ring. He got the pin, and they still retained the tag team championship, so I really did like that match. Kurt Angle winning against Wes Briscoe in a steel cage match. Pretty much, Kurt Angle was beating the hell out of Wes Briscoe out there most of the time. And Kurt Angle literally escaped 2 times, honestly, if you didn't see. He pretty much escaped. The ref is literally standing right there. I don't know if his head was, I don't know if he was turned around too long, but Kurt Angle was like literally out of cage for a whole minute. You couldn't see that shit. What the fuck was with that? That itself was retarded. And then D'Lo Brown came up. He attacked Kurt Angle. He threw him back. He got Wes Briscoe out of there. Briscoe won the match, defeating Kurt Angle, leaving Kurt Angle pissed. Then we moved into the Lethal Lockdown. Surprised there wasn't a roof on top of this cage like that, like they do, what they usually do with the other Lethal Lockdowns. So it's Team TNA versus Team 8's and 8's. The first people to start off was Magnus and Mr. Anderson. So they pretty much went off from there. They were brawling until Mike Knox or Knox, it's Knox, so whatever. He was out, he came out there again. Samoa Joe came out there. The crowd started chanting Joe. They almost like to a tag team match a little with Magnus and Joe out there, so they were being a cohesive unit. And I really did like how they were doing the tag team moves like they used to do when they were the champions. Next member of 8's and 8's to come out was Garrett Bischoff. Then Eric Young came out there. People were chanting Eric Young then, so he got a decent pop out there. Coming up next was Devon. Devon would have been the last one, but Devon came out then. James Storm hit the ring. It was pretty much a brawl. The whole arena, the whole ring was filling up. Then Luke Gallows came out. He came out and attacked, and the crowd didn't really get live till Sting. Sting came out with 2 trash cans full of weapons, pretty much. He came with the bat, and he started beating the hell out of 8's and 8's, and he handed everybody a weapon until Team TNA just started beating the fuck out of 8's and 8's weapons then. Chairs, kendo sticks, pipes, trash cans, everything. They pretty much attacked them and everything. 8's and 8's tried to get the upper hand, but TNA stood again. And I kind of like this spot where they had Garrett Bischoff. Bischoff tried to escape. Samoa Joe, James Storm and Magnus had grabbed them. Then Devon and I believe Knox came in and tried to attack. And then Samoa Joe, like a triple, quadruple, I don't know, suplex power bomb off the top rope from the cage. Fucking awesome right there. It's pretty much got to the end. Sting hit the Scorpion Death Drop on Devon, and then Eric Young, he went to the top of the cage. Like I said, there was no roof like usual, and he hit the elbow drop, and and Team TNA had beat 8's and 8's, and they said it was a huge advantage for TNA. The big turnaround, even though it looks like 8's and 8's never wins a match on TV or even on a pay-per-view. So I don't know if TNA has ever noticed that. Because honestly, I've never even really seen 8's and 8's actually win a match on TNA. But they said it was a big turnaround of feud. Now that TNA had the upper hand. Sting and the others pretty much were on upper hand now. As we moved on to the main event, Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight title. The match is really going good out there. The crowd was kind of going nuts for this. 8's and 8's tried to attack again, no. Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff. Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray threw him out of the ring. As the match continued, Hulk Hogan came out with Brooke in, telling Bully to get up, get up, get up. All the other 8's and 8's came out there, and then Devon, he had a hammer. He handed Bully Ray the hammer, and he hit Jeff Hardy with it then, betraying the others. TNA then. So I guess fans really knew that Bully Ray was going to be an 8's and 8's, where he would be the leader. Some people thought it was going to be Eric Bischoff, but he is the leader, he's the president of 8's and 8's. Bully Ray. As Hulk Hogan was pissed at him then, it was like Team 3D pretty much returned right there then. But they were part of 8's and 8's. And then Bully Ray became the new World Heavyweight Champion then. He got on the mic saying he screwed Hulk Hogan. I believe he says he used Hulk Hogan and he screwed Brooke. And he said, let that stupid bitch cry, he said. Pretty much. So the crowd was pretty much a lot of heat for 8's and 8's on this one. And they started throwing trash in the ring then. And that Bully Ray, now he was the president of 8's and 8's. And he is now the new world's heavyweight champion. Pretty much now. Pretty much ending off the match though, the whole show. They stood in the ring and he said it was going to be a bad son of a bitch. Bully Ray pretty much said right there. So it was a long road to get that approved that he was the leader of 8's and 8's. He's finally the world heavyweight champion now, and everybody thought he was going to be in 8's and 8's sooner or later, but he's the president of 8's and 8's. And what is going to happen next with TNA, and what is Hulk Hogan, Sting, or Jeff Hardy going to do next as they come this Thursday, as they are on the road coming to my hometown of Chicago, Illinois, for TNA this Thursday. Overall, I said it was a decent pay-per-view. I still hate the idea that there's only 4 pay-per-views out of the year for TNA, and that the next one won't even be for June for Slammiversary. So I'm going to end it off right here. So once again, comment, subscribe. You know it's me, the H-double-O-D. Someone grabbed the title. It's like a crown. Tonight, I just got done with this review of Lockdown. You see it here, you've seen the show. This Thursday, TNA is coming to Chicago. So once again, you know what I am, you know what I do. Keep watching the show, keep watching it, everything. Like I said, for a comment, subscribe, keep watching live reactions. Probably won't be back until the next pay-per-view, probably live reactions until WrestleMania time. But this is TNA right here, and I'm getting off right here. I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace.